Hey Drew, my name is Jeff and I'm glad we were able to connect, and as I mentioned in that message, I just wanted to shoot you over this video real quick to go over 3 things that you can do today to start beating your competition online and help bringing in more customers using Google to find those new leads. So first thing I wanted to go over real fast here on your Facebook page, it looks great. I really like this logo. I like these posts that you have. They look really nice and professional. They almost look like a Facebook ad, right? And so the first thing that I was just thinking, if you wanted to run some targeted Facebook ads, I think that would help get your name out there a little bit more. These ads you could target, Riverside County. I think, right, the population of Riverside County is 2.5 million. Even if you were to scale that back a little bit and just focus on your area, Marietta, Temecula, that's still probably 400,000 people or so in those areas. That'd be getting a ton of eyes on your posts and help bring in a lot of traffic that way. So social media is super great to help spread the word and to show those pictures and everything. But I think it's super important too to use Google to help you to find those new leads as well. So the first thing I wanted to show you, if we were to go here, if we were to search car detailing Menifee, what pulls up here, there's this first area, it's the map pack, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And underneath here, this is what we call the organic section, where it just lists all the different websites. So it's right, you want to be on this first page of Google. If I were to be searching this, there's hardly a chance I'm going to be clicking on the second page. So when I look down through here, the first couple here are Yelp. It's just a directory, and then this first position in the organic ranking is this first class detailing ca.com. So I'm going to kind of be using this as an example to go over to show how. I mean, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a website so that we can get it ranked up on there. So we're going to use this as an example to kind of compare and show what we would need to do. So if we were to go to that site you see here, it looks okay, but there are definitely things that can be improved and things that we can focus on to get your site to rank higher than theirs. So the first thing I noticed, it's not secure. We would get your website to be secured. That just helps Google know that it's authoritative and it's not spammy or anything like that. Next, one of the most important things in Google's eyes in terms of ranking pages is content, and that's just referring to all the words on the page. So to be optimized in Google's eyes, you're going to want 1,000 to 1,500 words, sometimes more depending on the competition, just to show them that you are that authority in your space. So this site, I pulled it up here, this site has 466 words on their site. As you can see, right, there's not a ton of content there. The reason for this content is Google has bots that will crawl all the sites on the internet, and they scan through the pictures and links and the words, and that way they can determine relevance and authority by looking for, like I said, that amount of content and the relevant keywords, which makes sense, right? If Google sees a website that has 2,000 words and they're comparing it to a website that has 300 words, they're automatically going to think that that website with more content, with more relevant content, has more authority on the subject that they're in. So that's the first thing that we would want to do, is get that good relevant content. Another thing you can do is really focus on those keywords that people are searching for when they search Google. So like here, right, car detailing Menifee, California, that would be a keyword that you would want to rank for. And so those keywords can just be here in the content, and also it can be in the pictures. So a trick here, if you were to save the image, you want that to be saved as a keyword. So on this guy's site, he just has things saved as slider 4 or just kind of generic things. If he were wanting to optimize this, he would save these pictures as those keywords, because Google will see those when it's crawling their site. So I have this tool, it's called Ahrefs, and it helps me to see tons of information about websites and all that. The second thing I wanted to go over are called backlinks, and a backlink is just where there's a site that has a link linking back to your site. So right on your Facebook page, if you had a link to your site, that would be a backlink. So here, referring domains, that's just how many other domains or websites have those links linking back. And this guy has 34. If we were to click on those, these are the list of all of them. So what you would want to do after getting your site up, you would want to go through all of your competition's backlinks. And if these links are good enough to help them rank to the top, then they're going to be good for you. So I would go through and make sure that all these have a link back to your site as well. And then also, you're going to want to keep increasing the amount of backlinks and finding good relevant ones. You can do blog posts or press releases. You can look for sponsorship opportunities. There's a lot of different ways that you can get backlinks. Not all of them are created equal though, so you just want to make sure that you see what your competition is doing so that you know which type of links you're going to want, so that Google recognizes you as that authority. You're not going to want a ton of spammy links, right? You're not going to want to have a link coming from pizzahut.com because Google knows that you're not slinging pizzas for a living, so that wouldn't totally be relevant to what you're doing. So backlinks are important. If we were to pull up this as well, it also goes through keywords. So these keywords that this other website is being found for, you can see the volume. That's just the monthly searches for these keywords. And then KD is keyword difficulty, just meaning like how much competition is there for these specific keywords to find high rankings on Google. So it's cool to see here, like Menifee car wash, 200 searches, 0 KD. So that would be pretty easy to help rank your site up there. And there are other ones here that I saw would be super helpful for you. Particularly these ones about Temecula. So car detailing Temecula, 150 searches a month and only 2 KD. Auto detailing Temecula, 100 searches a month and 4 KD. So as you can see here, that's a ton of traffic that we're missing out on, not having that site being found for those relevant keywords. So then the third thing I want to go over are citations. Citation is just when your business name and address and phone number are found on directories on the web. That counts as a citation. And citations are what help you rank up here in this map pack section. So again, if I were to be looking for a car detailer in Menifee and I search this up, I'm going to see here these first two are Google ads. People can pay to get their profiles up here at the top because they recognize the importance of being found up there, which is great. It does seem to have a little bit of mixed results with Google ads. For some reason, people seem hesitant to click on those when they see ad for whatever reason. But nonetheless, it gets their name up there. So let's say I were to skip over those. I'm going to go here. I see, I'm not really sure. Oh, this one looks good. Right? I see all these good reviews. It seems legit. That's probably who I'm going to click. Who coincidentally, right, that's the same site that we've been looking at. So he's found second in the organic rankings, and he's fourth here in this map pack. So you're going to want to optimize this is called a Google Business Profile. You want to optimize that as well. He's got the reviews, he's got pictures, but this can even be further done with a description of the business, other things like that will help this stay ranked here up at the top. I found yours down here. I think you were 16th in the list. Yeah, right here. So 16th. That's not terrible, right? It's not 40th, but we're going to want to get that up here higher to help increase that organic traffic to your site. So with citations are what help you rank high in the map pack as compared to content and backlinks, which help you rank high here in the organic section. So with citations, I threw your business insight in this tool that I have called White Spark. to help me find those citations. And it looked like you had 12 citations, and this first class detailing, they had 21. So that makes sense why they're outranking you in the map pack. So you're going to want to click into here and look at all the citations they have. Make sure your business is listed in those as well. But definitely don't stop there. I would want to get you 75, 100, right, 100 plus citations to really blow them out of the water and really solidify your top spot here in the map pack section. So just as kind of a quick recap, right? Content, you're going to want 1,000, 1,500 words with relevant keywords in the website content, as well as the picture saved correctly as keywords. 2, backlinks. You want to look at all your competitors' backlinks to get more relevant sites pointing to you to show Google that you're the authority. And then citations. We want to see where your competitors have their name, address, and phone number listed. And make sure yours are in all those same directories, as well as putting them into many, many more. So those are the 3 tips I have for you today. So what now, right? I recommend you get started on this as quickly as possible. It does take a little bit of time to implement and to start seeing results, to get those organic results through Google. You don't want to go too fast, because Google will recognize if you're making a ton of changes all at once, they're going to think that something's going on. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Honestly, there's tons of potential here, right? And I got excited just looking through this. So please reach out to me on Facebook, or you can give me a call at 951-691-2225. And I would love to help you get to where I know that your business can be. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I really look forward to speaking to you soon, brother.